Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, I decided to go live to talk about an important topic. Yes, very important topic. Most of us really need in our lives. This is our first life in 2023, and I believe that God Almighty, who made it possible for us to be in the land of the living today, will lead us through the year of 2023. That no weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. No attacks from the enemies towards us will prosper. We will live to see our children will live to fulfill our purpose of creation. Nothing will cut our life short. Nothing will make us to suffer in vain. So welcome all to our live chat. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for always, you know, tuning in each time I come live to teach. I'm really grateful. So today I decided to make out this little time to talk about this important topic. Yes. Welcome, Worldwide Spiritual Solution. Yeah, welcome to our live chat. Viviane Masita, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Venda, good afternoon. Welcome to our live chat. Welcome, everyone. I really appreciate. Keep joining so that everybody will follow immediately. Keep joining. So I want to talk about curse breaking. Most of us actually very Nwokore, yes. We really need to I really need to talk about this. Oh, thank you, Alicia Andule. Good afternoon, Esil Marab. Welcome everyone. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, somebody is your name? I can't pronounce your name, sorry. So I want to talk about how you can use sand and a Bible verse to break any kind of curses following you. This is going to be the part one. I'm going to make the part two of this video. Maybe if I can't come live, I'll just do my normal posting, and by the grace of God, God is going to deliver us. Many of us are not prospering today as a result of curses following us, as a result of evil eyes, the foundational curses, generational curses, that is after all, that is destroying so many things in our lives. Most of us know that we have foundational issues, but we don't know how to go about it. Most of us have spent a whole lot of money. At the end, we are still the same. By the grace of God, after doing this, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. And God Almighty will bless the works of our hands. It's not always funny that you work hard. You know, you will be working and you cannot account for your money. You get to the age of getting married, nobody wants to say hi to you. You open a business, nothing is working. You will not feel happy. You know that something is wrong somewhere. Or you are doing well, all of a sudden, things just change, just like that. By the grace of God, after doing this, after coming to my live chats, your life will never remain the same. It's a promise, and I know that God is going to do it for us. Noella says she's working from India. How is India today? Welcome to our live chat. So for most of us battling with foundational causes, generational causes, this is going to help you a whole lot to liberate yourself. Most of us are facing problems today as a result of our carelessness. Most of us know these things, that every problem we are facing is courtesy of us. We inherited we incurred the cost by ourselves. I've made so many videos concerning how you can inherit costs, how you can incur costs on yourself. To inherit courses will be a foundational thing. There are many people that their forefather did a whole lot of things. I traveled to my village this Xmas, and I heard a story concerning a particular family. Okay, so when the lady, she said she watches me on YouTube, but she's shy to approach me because of what their father did to my family. Maybe I will not help her out and all that. I said, no, I know your stories. And even if you come for me to help you, I will. I will just make it official. I will not make it, I'll just make it as an official stuff. We'll do our business and go your way. Okay. She was not like, she was scared that if she mentioned her son name and if I see her picture, I'll be able to know who she is and maybe I will not do the work. Like I will do the work. So her own case is her grandfather accused the brother's wife of killing the brother. So they buried the woman alive. So the woman, before she died, she laid a whole lot of curses on the family. And the thing, is really affecting the whole family. Since that thing happened, according to my father, he said it's decades the thing happened, but it's still affecting every child that they give birth in that family. So what am I trying to say? Foundational causes can cause a whole lot of things. If that thing is not done properly, if care is not taken, 10 generations to come will still suffer from something that happened like 40, 50 years ago. Most of them don't even, they will not even hear the story. Maybe if they go to a seer, the seer will not tell them. Okay. So now, if you're battling with anything causes, foundational issues, generational issues, some generational ownings, maybe your forefathers did a whole lot of things. They brought some idols and nobody is ready to worship the idols because of the computer age. Many people are not doing those idol stuff again. The idols will be walking around the compound, causing harm because you've not, nobody is giving them blood again, nobody is praising them, nobody is giving them the food they usually eat. So those idols will come after the members of the family. They may not kill you, but they will make everybody to be wretched. Sometimes they go as far as killing people. So these are the things generational problem causes can bring to the family. So if you're battling with generational problems or generational causes, don't take it lightly because it may affect you, your unborn children, your great grandchildren, your 10th generation. So whenever you see yourself battling with all these causes, please do everything humanly possible to liberate yourself. So all you need to do for me, if you're battling with any causes, even if the one you incurred by yourself, maybe you conspired against an innocent person, you stole from an innocent person, you killed an innocent person, and the person, before the person died, laid a curse on you, or the family laid a curse on the killers of the people. You may think that, after all, they succeeded in killing him or succeeded in killing her. You don't know that the family may go as far as laying curses on the killers, and is going to affect everybody that comes from your generation. So let us be careful in the things we do. So when you're battling with any of these causes, there are some Bible verses you can actually use, okay, to get rid of this. And sand, this is sand. We all know how powerful sand is. I have to pack this sand where I store in my compound. I mean, like I came in to do this video. So this is the sand, okay. Yes, I don't know whether you can see. This is the sand. So what you do, you're going to get a chair, or if you can stand throughout the process, go ahead. But if you know you cannot stand for a very long time, get a chair, get enough sand, use it to make a circle where you kept that chair. You have to sit inside before making the circle, so you will make a circle that will contain you and the chair. Don't go out of that circle until you finish this prayer. So when you sit down, make a circle using sand. Just use sand to make a round circle where you are seated. So after making the round circle with sand, you take your Bible. You're going to read Psalm 30 and Psalm 31. Okay, Psalm 30 and Psalm 31. These are the psalms you're going to be needing for this curse breaking. So let me see what Psalm 30 has to say. Okay. It says, I praise you, Lord, because you have saved me and kept my enemies from gloating over me. I cried to you for help, O Lord my God, and you healed me. You kept me from the grave. I was on my way to the depths below, but you restored me and my life. Sing praises to the Lord, all you faithful people. Remember what the Holy One has done and give him thanks. So what you will do after making the circle, you read this Psalm 30, you read Psalm 31, Give thanks to God because you know that He have answered your prayers. You know that He's going to do exactly what you are going to request. Remember that before you ask God for anything, thank Him for the one He has done. Thank you for the grace. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the life He has given to you. Thank you for the gift of this sand that you want to use to liberate yourself. So after reading Psalm 30 and Psalm 31, you begin to pray. Tell God to deliver you from any kind of causes. If it's late marriages, most of us are battling with late marriages. Most of us are battling with so many sicknesses, generational sicknesses. Somebody called me the other day that she's 18 years suffering from diabetes. So you can imagine what will cause an 18-year child to have diabetes. The mother called me and told me that the child is 18 years. And I asked her, who has diabetes in the family? She said it's from the father's side. Everybody, the way the woman was talking, I said it's a generational sickness. What have you people done about it? She said that is why she's calling me. So if you know that you have a generational sickness, you have a generational problem, liberate yourself so that what you don't know will not come after you. There are some families, once they clock 50, they will die. It's a generational stuff. And there is something that caused that. Somebody exchanged their life for wealth or for something. Maybe your forefathers did that. Maybe they needed wealth, but the spirit then went to told them that they will give them wealth, but they will not live to enjoy that. These are the things we see. These are the things that happen. So if you are battling with any of these, just do this. Or your own case, you know you are the cause of your problem. You have gone to promise a woman you're going to marry her. You've made her to lose so many suitors because this December is this cases I heard. Even I'm even scared of coming to my WhatsApp because there are some problems we will hear. Coming to your WhatsApp itself will be a problem because you'll be wondering if these things are actually happening. How can you promise a woman you are going to marry her, then she abandoned all the suitors, and after dating you for 8 years, you will not come and tell her that she was 23 when you met her. Now if you add 8 years to her age, it's not 31. You want to marry somebody in her 20s. My dear, ime itrayamu or my sisters meminage. Let me speak my language because of you too. If you try that kind of nonsense with me, with any of my siblings, with any of my loved ones, you will not, I don't know what will happen. Shall let me not talk too much. That is wickedness. Since you wanted to marry somebody in her 20s, why did you keep her so long? Why did you wait for so long before proposing to her? Why did you wait for so long before marrying her? Then she's not longer in her 20s. You want to marry Pino Pino. You want to marry a newborn baby. Akwaya? My dear, don't bring curses to yourself. Then for the side, for the women, a man you know you are not going to marry because he's short, he's ugly, he's not educated, his background is not okay for you. You allow him to spend his millions of naira training you in the university, building houses for your parents, sending your brothers abroad. Then when it's time for marriage, class, he's no longer your class. My dear sister, if I catch you, you will remain in your father's house forever. Nobody will even look at that your face, no matter how pretty you are. So let us be careful in dealing with people. Let us be careful in hurting our fellow human being. Somebody will come and break in your shop and steal everything, and most of the goods there are bought on credit. How would the person expect you to pay for the goods you bought on credit? Because the person want to deal with you, the person want to send you to the village, and you, as somebody that knows how to pray, now went and prayed, and the person now start having problems. The problem will not generate to generational problem. Tomorrow you come and start looking for help. Go and ask God for mercy. Go and ask God for mercy. If it's not what you don't know how the cause came about, tell God that what you don't know should not follow you, that God should not judge you with what others did. That is why I tell people, be good in whatever you're doing, be careful in dealing with people, so that tomorrow somebody will not come and say, you did this to me, you did that to me. So that whatever the person, even the person like, let him go to the highest shrine in this world and do anything. It's not going to affect you. It is not going to affect you. So let us be careful. As you do this, you will see how God is going to liberate you. Do this just once, and this prayer should be done by 3 a.m. So for those that can sleep, maybe you cannot wake up by 3 a.m., you can do it 6 a.m., 12 in the afternoon, 3 p.m., and 3 a.m. These are the three times, the 4 times you can do it. 6 in the evening, 6 in the morning, and 12 in the afternoon, then 3 in the in the early morning of 3 o'clock. Okay, that's 3 a.m. Okay, these are the times you can do these prayers. By the grace of God, when you do it, ask God for his mercies, ask God to deliver you, ask God to heal you. If your own is sickness, ask God to heal you. And if you are the cause of your problem, maybe you conspired against somebody. I know somebody that is in the prison. What actually happened that people in the office conspired against him out of envy. Out of envy. So when the brother of the man contacted me, I told him what to do. Then after doing that, they started fighting themselves. So if I have gone ahead to lay curses on them, it will not just affect them, it will go ahead and affect the unborn children. That is why I don't curse your generation, I only curse you, because I wouldn't want innocent generation to suffer from what you did. Okay, I wouldn't want an innocent person to suffer unless it's back to send. Maybe you did something to me, I will not come and do back to send. Maybe you did something that will affect my generation and I do back to send. That one is not my own doing, is what you wished me that I wished you back. So if ordinarily, if I'm angry and I want to lay, I hardly lay curse on people. But if I want to lay curse, it's you that offended me. I don't go to your generation. So please, my brothers and sisters, if somebody offends you, don't pray or don't curse the person's generation. Just go ahead and curse only that person that offended you, because the generation may be innocent. The generation is innocent of what actually happened. Let what we don't know not always work against us. This assignment is very, very simple but very, very effective. So if you want me to talk about the part two, or how to break us using just little things around us, please let me know under the comment section. And if you have any question, please, this is an opportunity for you to ask your question. I have some minutes to answer some questions before I go. So ask your questions. I will attend to every question under the comment section. Okay, so let's start. Okay, Patricia says she wants the part two. It's done. I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so if you have any question, whether it's regard to the video, regard to everything you want to know, please ask. This an opportunity. This is an opportunity to ask questions. Yes, I'll talk about the part two. Chidebere, you are not following up. I've said when to do it. You can do it by 6 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening, and 3 in the morning. Okay. Yes, these are the perfect time to do this assignment. These are the perfect time. For those that will ask me, can they do it for the whole family? Yes. All you need to do is to Marco Mobile, watching from Sheffield United. Welcome. Thank you for joining our live chat. So when you're doing it, pray. You can do for your children, you can do for your siblings, but pray. But I always tell people, if you're doing a strong spiritual assignment like this, concentrate on yourself and your children. Don't bother going for your siblings. You don't know what they have done, because they may be all adults. Okay, so do for your children and yourself. Yes, you can do it once or once in a month. Yes, depending. You can do it once or once in a month. Okay, yes. Please, what can I do to liberate my son from toxic friends? Okay, how old is your son? If he's an adult, all you need is to cancel him. Then if after canceling him is not working, write the names of those his friends on a piece of paper. I don't have a piece of paper in my car. Just get a plain sheet of paper like this. Write the names of those his friends you don't want to see him with again. Say your wish as a mother or as a father. Say the names of people I wrote down here. Yes, this is the question, Viviane. This is the question I'm waiting for. I want to actually know if people are paying attention to my teaching. Thank you. Thank you. You're really paying attention. So write the names of the friends, declare the things you want. If you want them to separate without fighting, if you want them to fight themselves and separate, then you, after saying that, you burn the paper. You're going to do this assignment every 1 a.m. for 7 days. By the grace of God, they will fight and separate, or they will separate peacefully. So after the prayers and reading your psalms, use your leg and be rolling the sand so that you've scattered everything that is working against you. As you're using like your leg to match this sand, you're scattering it as you're sitting down or you're standing. Okay, don't leave that circle, don't leave that spot you're standing. Just be pushing the sand around. You can do this at the comfort of your room. You don't need to come outside, at the comfort of your room. After that, you pack the sand and throw it away. Okay, this is very, very effective. This is one of the powerful way of liberating yourself. And my sister, I wish I can talk to you. Seems interesting. Tell my story. I'm texting you from Guyana. Okay, you can chat me on WhatsApp. Please do not call me on WhatsApp. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Whenever I come online, I will talk about it. And please note, there is something I really want to talk about other than this liberation thing. Everything that happens to you is not spiritual. Like I always tell people. Some people, when they are looking for the fruit of the womb, they won't even go to the hospital to even know what the problem is. Your hormones might not be balanced, your eggs may be weak, your husband's sperm may be weak. Go to the hospital, ascertain the cause of your infertility, then you can now know how to tackle it. You don't just say, hey, I've been trying to conceive for 3 years, for 5 years. And when I ask, have you gone to the hospital? You say no. That I should do spiritual. What spiritual work am I doing? That is why most of you get scammed. Okay, most of you don't like the truth. Most of you don't like the truth, and that is what I you know I know now. Most of you don't like people telling you the truth. Somebody will be sick, you tell the person to go to the hospital and know why you're sick. The person will say, no, please help me check. Mm-mm. Go to the hospital, let the doctors examine you. Me, if I'm sick, the first thing I do is to go to the hospital. Then if I go to the hospital, I would, the first thing I would tell them to run a test on me. If they run a test on me and they not say it's typhoid and malaria, what's the essence of doing spiritual work? The only spiritual work I would do is to use, there is a soap I usually use to bath when I'm sick or before I take any medication. I will use that soap, use it to bath so that any medication they give me will work instantly. Within 2 days, I will recover from the sickness. That is the thing I do for myself. Okay, else, Patricia said you should use almond oil and cream. It works. Yes, it works perfectly. Yes. So please, my brothers and sisters, don't always make people to scam you. If you're sick, go to the hospital. If the doctors maybe they're unable to get to the root of your problem, you cannot seek for spiritual help. Don't always feel that every headache you have is spiritual. I don't want people to always ascertain the, or have this notion that every problem they have is spiritual. Once you have this mentality, believe you me, all your money will be, you will spend it in spiritual world, because you will keep spending. At the end of the day, your sickness will still be there because it's not a spiritual problem. You only get relief if your sickness is spiritual, and with spiritual prayers you'll be fine. But if you're having problems that is medical, that is physical, you come and go for spiritual, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, so do the right thing and leave the rest for God. God is going to heal you. Somebody saw me in the hospital. So so you come to the hospital. Are you for real? I go to the one of the best hospitals in Enugu. I don't joke with my health. Once I know that what is doing is not spiritual, it's maybe stress, malaria, typhoid, and all that. So if I come to the hospital, it's a crime. You can see people's mentality. So because I'm sick, I will not say because I'm a spiritual person, I will not be in the taking spiritual baths. No, I will take my drugs, do my spiritual bath to recover fast. So that when the doctors, if it's a sickness that is supposed to tie me for 1 week, within 2 days, I'm fine. But if I did not go to the hospital, what am I treating? Why will I? Well, you understand? So I was laughing at the woman because she doesn't know what she's saying. She said, "Oh, I thought you would not be coming to the hospital." I said, "Wow. So Your pastors don't go to the hospital. Your reverend father don't go to the hospital. That is why they deceive most of you. They will fly abroad to go to the hospital, and they will not give you prayers to be praying, and you will die. You come and accuse one innocent old man in your family of killing you. Let us be careful. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Okay? Yes. Somebody called me yesterday that she's in labor, and I should pray for her. I asked her if she have gone to the hospital. She said, yeah, that she went to the hospital. They said they want to do CS on her, but she doesn't want to go for a second CS. I said, why? You don't have the money? She said, the money is not the problem, but she wants to give birth like a Hebrew woman. So you can imagine such person in this 21st century having such mentality. I don't do that kind of prayer. So when you call me for such call and I bounce the phone on, you don't see it, I'm being rude, because I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Say, Solution Empire said you should not go for CS. No, there is nothing wrong in going for CS. Don't incur problems for yourself. Don't bring curses upon your children, because if you die, your children will suffer because of your carelessness. Okay, so do this thing and break out from every kind of curses. The woman said that it's a generational thing, that everybody in their family is giving birth to CS. I don't think CS is a generational problem. Okay, so maybe there are some medical things that can make you not to give birth through your vagina. You cannot use CS. The doctors know better. I'm not a doctor. I'm only a spiritual person. So anything that doesn't have to do with spiritual things, please go to the hospital. Please, I beg you. I don't want to lose any member of my family. You all are my families. So I don't want to cry. I don't want to hear any bad news. I want all of us to live and enjoy our 2023. This year is going to be a year of triple promotion. Whatever you believe in God for, God is going to give it to us. So if you want the part two on how to break curses using natural things, please let me know. I'm going to come up with the part two. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Okay? Yes. So in the absence of no other question, let's call it a day till my next one. Have a lovely day. Remember, I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.